Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tarikaremba. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. If you are a returning viewer or subby, thank you so much for coming back. Today we are going to kill two birds with one stone. We are going to film a green eyeshadow tutorial using the Revlon Player palette. As you can see, this was, successful. And we are also going to talk about 5 signs he's actually not into you. So I hope you guys find this video useful on both accounts. I hope you enjoy watching the video. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. So let's get into the video, because I also don't want this to be a long video. As always, I have my points written down, honey, because obviously I don't want to not speak coherently. Okay guys, so we are going to start with the brown, and then we're going in with so I'm mixing those two colors so that I can make a nice transition, because I think the brown is a little dark, but also I don't want to put that lost cream color on its own because I feel like it might look ashy and be not trying to look ashy. Okay, so guys, basically point number 1, the fact that you are asking, the fact that you have to ask if someone is even interested in you should be proof of the fact that he's probably not that into you. One thing about guys that I've realized in my very short life is that when a guy is into you, you will know. Guys, oh, I don't know anyone who goes harder. Actually, yeah, I do. Moms go hard for their kids. But yo, guys, a guy who's really into you will go hard for you. You will not have a doubt in mind, okay? So if you are doubting, then bro, I don't think he's into you. But yeah, man, if you have to ask, how to know if someone's interested in you, then you already know your answer. They're not into you. Someone is into you, they'll make sure that you know. And also, guys, we're not kids anymore. No one is. I mean, yeah, people are playing games, but it's my point of we're not kids anymore is that he knows what he's doing. Okay, if he wanted to be serious about you, he'd be serious about you. Period. 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 Say what you will, but I always believe that guys know what they're doing. A guy who's a guy who you doubt is not into you. He's just trying to see how much fun he can get out of you before you realize and start asking too many questions and start expecting him to do better, and it's so unfortunate because it happens all the time. All the time. So we're just going to blend that out now. Because yeah, I don't want it to be so harsh. I feel like it's looking so harsh, but I don't want to mix it with anything. Okay, let's just keep going. It's not bad. I just hate that there's I don't know. I don't feel like it's very much, it's looking transition-y, which of course is problematic. So point number 2, okay, so another way to know that a guy is actually just not interested in you is that he is inconsistent, okay? No one is more inconsistent than a guy who has, no interest in you. Because when a guy is into you, bruh, he's always trying to be talking to you, getting to know you, all sorts of things like that. So if he's not consistently doing that, the whole talking to you, getting to know you, making plans to see you, all of that, bro, he ain't interested. Because like I said earlier, a guy who wants you is a consistent guy, and that's that on that, period. Okay, unfortunately it is what it is, man. So next we are gonna go in with that green. Okay, so now we're doing like the cut crease part of things, but we're not gonna actually cut the crease because I want you guys to see that like even without me cutting my crease like properly, like with what's there now, the colors are still gonna show up. Yeah, because this is a really pigmented palette. So, you know, there ain't no need for that. So going in with this dark green, it's absolute, oh, look at that. It is so stunning. Oh, wow. I never, ever thought green eyeshadow will look good on me, y'all. I don't know why, but it's safe to say I'm satisfied. So I'm just gonna go up until this point, like the halfway point, because I want the rest of the eye to just be the light green. That is the star of this palette for me so far anyway, until I try the blue, because that the blue that's next to this light green that I like is also catching my eyes. But yeah, we're just gonna fill it in from the corner and just going up into that brown so that it looks seamless. Also, I have hooded eyes, so I gotta make sure it goes right up until there. Otherwise, if I like close my eyes or whatever, it will look like, you know, there's missing eyeshadow, and we don't want that, darling. So yeah, the next color we're going in with is this green here. Okay, so the next thing, he never makes plans to see you. Why would someone not make plans to see you if they're interested in you? It's as simple as that. Like, it's not even that deep. It's not even like something that you like really need to talk about. It's simple. Oh, can you see that? Can you see that, darling? Ooh, 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 ooh. I knew this green was just going to be the one. Anyway, back to the point I was sharing with you, right? If someone is interested in you, or someone actually just wants to make an effort for you, not even just with guys, even with friendships, bro. If this person isn't trying to see you, then what makes you believe that they actually are keen or like interested in whatever it is that you guys are trying to have going on? People make time for who they want to make time for, and people make time for who they're interested in making time for. If that guy's not trying to see you or make time to see you, he's not interested. Period. And that's that on that, bro. Like, I hate to be the bearer of like bad news, but it's the truth. So, oh my gosh, this green, I'm in love. It just looks so good, guys. And like the fact that it looks so good on my melanin skin. And can you guys see that I'm also not doing the most? I'm literally just like applying it. Like, I'm not doing the most for it to show up, and I love that about it. So I mean, this is definitely worth the coins. Definitely worth your coins, baby. I'm literally doing my makeup right now thinking dinero, which is like, is this even me? Is this you, Teddy Sai? I don't know. I'm happy. It's coming out nicely. Ah, man, Revlon did a thing with this. Yo, I'm sure anyone walking past my room just now is just like, what's going on? So we're going in with that Essence eyeliner, liquid liner. So the next thing is that, you know, the next way to know that like a guy is actually just not interested is just, you know, the fact that in his life you're a choice, but in your life he's a priority. So basically you prioritize this guy, but then he, you know, picks and chooses when he's going to be around in your life. If he was interested in you, sis, he would not, like, you wouldn't be a choice in his life. You'd be a priority. And that's the thing, like, I always say, like, no one is too busy for someone that they actually want to be with. No one is too busy for a relationship they want to be in, you know? Ooh, okay. So, yeah, if he's treating you like a choice, then you're not the one. And it's as simple as that. So don't waste your time. Don't stick around hoping that, oh, you know, maybe he's just, you know, going through a lot right now. Like, I get that, yeah, everyone is like busy right now, whether like you're still in uni, whether you're working now and you're like building your career or whatever. Like, I get that people are putting in the hours and just doing things for their futures and for their careers. That is true. Okay, like, people definitely have a lot going on. But that's the whole point of prioritizing. It's like having a to-do list, right? You know that, okay, fine, all of these, okay, you write down on your list the things that are important, things that need to be done, right? And then you make time to do those things. So if it means that, okay, fine, right? Like, for me to film, right? Like, on a normal day, let's say, like, not exam period, like right now, because at least right now I don't have classes. So I'm at home studying all day. So I can decide, okay, I'm going to pull an all-nighter so I can film or whatever. But that's the thing. I have a list of things that are important to me that I know I have to achieve. Okay? So, like, think of it like, let's say it was during school time. I know that I have to attend my classes, right? I know that, I don't know. I know I have to film. I know I need to do notes when I get home. I know I need to study. Yeah, let's say those are the things on my to-do list, right? But then I also know that, okay, let's say I haven't seen my friends in a while and I miss them or whatever, right? I now have to, okay, yeah, so yeah, I miss my friends. I also want to see my friends. That's also on my list. I also need to cook, right? Because I don't want to have cereal or noodles for dinner, right? So these are all the things on my to-do list. Okay, we're going in with our Amway Artistry mascara. I love this mascara so much. So yeah, so obviously I know that, okay, fine, I have to do X, Y, and Z. So if I know that, okay, fine, I actually have a test coming up tomorrow, so I can't see my friends today, it's not a priority, then that's okay, okay? I have to remove that from my list because I can't make time for it. So I feel like in the same way, bruh, no matter what you're going through, like, in life, 99% of the time, you can make time for things that you want to make time for. And I actually always say this, like, I'm a busy, okay, I don't say I'm a busy person, but I definitely have like a lot going on right now, right? Which means my time, like, when I wake up each morning, I already know, right? Oh, okay. When I wake up each morning, I already know what I have to do at what time. So it's one of those, I'm busy, but I'll make time. So if you want to see me, don't not make plans with me because you know that, okay, Tari's got a lot going on. I will make time for you. And that's the thing. There's a difference between I'm busy and I can make time. And I feel like that difference is what shows you that someone's into you. Okay, if someone actually cares about you or like loves you or is interested in you, then they're going to find a way to make time within that busy schedule. Anyway, we're going in with our Pureleor lashes and our Dell lash adhesive. As you've seen, I've gone offline and I've done the rest of my face. So we're gonna get into the last point number 5. You know he's not interested in you when he treats you like everyone else. Like, I mean, how are you gonna be interested in me but treat me like John? Or like Tendai. You know, like when a guy is interested in you, there'll be a difference in the treatment, boo. You will know from how he treats you. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. As you can see, today we recreated the green cut crease tutorial that I did last week when I filmed my, you know, half up half down curly tutorial, and we used the Revlon Player palette. As you can see guys, this is such a super pigmented palette. It is worth your money, and it is obviously like available in clicks and Discam, so you know it's super affordable. I think it was 170 rand, and yeah, the colors are amazing. It's super pigmented. I definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. As you saw when I did my makeup, like it wasn't hard to actually, like I didn't have to do the most to make the color show up, which is amazing, of course. Also, we overlined our lips today, and I think that looks nice. So yeah guys, I hope you found this video useful. Drop that nigga if you know he's showing you that he's not interested, and stop lying to yourself also. Like babe, please love yourself enough to believe you deserve someone who's going to make an effort, be consistent, all of that stuff. So yeah, I just gave you 5 tips as to, you know, how you can know he's not into you, but there's like a lot more. So yeah, and I also, you know, did this tutorial. So while you are learning that nigga should go, you can also learn, you know, how to look cute in the process. So yeah guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. I really enjoyed this whole, you know, video. Creating this look was really fun for me, and it was definitely out of my comfort zone, believe it or not. Like yeah, I love bright colors, but I've never done green before, so this was fun. Okay guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe.